Welcome to this comprehensive guide on interpreting customer body language. In today's customer service environment, understanding nonverbal communication has become an essential skill that can transform your interactions with customers. Research consistently demonstrates that nonverbal communication accounts for 93% of the meaning people understand during interpersonal interactions. This statistic underscores the critical importance of mastering body language interpretation skills. Dr. Albert Mehrabian's groundbreaking research established the 738-55% rule, which demonstrates how communication effectiveness breaks down across different channels. This model reveals that only 7% of communication comes from spoken words, 38% from voice and tone, and 55% from body language and visual cues. Understanding this distribution is fundamental to effective customer service. Throughout this comprehensive series, we will explore the fundamental principles of nonverbal communication, examine cultural considerations, and analyze specific body language signals that impact customer interactions. We will also examine practical case studies and provide actionable strategies that you can immediately implement to enhance your customer service effectiveness. This knowledge will empower you to read customer emotions, build stronger relationships, and resolve issues more efficiently. By mastering these skills, you will join the ranks of customer service professionals who understand that true communication excellence extends far beyond spoken words. Let us begin this journey toward becoming more effective, empathetic, and successful in all customer interactions. Nonverbal communication forms the foundation of human interaction, encompassing multiple elements that often convey more meaning than spoken words themselves. Research demonstrates that nonverbal cues account for up to 93% of communication effectiveness, making the ability to interpret these signals crucial for understanding customer behavior and intentions. Nonverbal communication consists of 5 fundamental elements. Each element provides unique insights into a person's emotional state, attitudes, and intentions. Facial expressions serve as universal emotional indicators. Research has identified 7 primary facial expressions that convey fundamental emotions across all cultures: happiness, sadness, disgust, surprise, contempt, anger, and fear. Eye contact and direction provide insights into cognitive processing and emotional states. Different eye movements correspond to various types of thinking, while sustained eye contact typically indicates engagement and interest. Posture serves as a powerful indicator of confidence, emotional state, and receptiveness. Open, upright postures typically signal confidence and engagement, while closed or slouched postures may indicate discomfort, defensiveness, or disengagement. Gestures serve multiple communication functions, from emphasizing verbal points to completely replacing spoken words. Understanding both conscious and unconscious gestures provides valuable insights into a person's true feelings and intentions. Personal space preferences reveal comfort levels and relationship dynamics. The 4 zones of interaction, intimate, personal, social, and public, each serve different communication purposes and indicate varying degrees of familiarity and trust. Distinguishing between open and closed signals is essential for accurate interpretation. Open signals indicate receptiveness, engagement, and positive attitudes, while closed signals suggest defensiveness, discomfort, or resistance to interaction. The key principle of nonverbal communication interpretation is that context and clusters matter. Effective interpretation requires observing multiple signals together rather than relying on isolated gestures or expressions. Always consider the complete nonverbal picture within its situational context for accurate understanding. Understanding key body language signals is essential for interpreting customer behavior accurately. We will examine the most significant nonverbal cues and their meanings in professional interactions. Body language signals can be categorized into 4 primary areas. Each category provides valuable insights into customer attitudes, emotions, and intentions during interactions. Eye contact serves as one of the most powerful indicators of customer engagement. Direct eye contact typically signals interest, confidence, and honesty, while avoiding eye contact may indicate discomfort, anxiety, or potential deception. Posture reveals significant information about customer confidence and emotional state. Upright, open posture typically indicates confidence and receptiveness, while slouched or closed posture may suggest insecurity, discomfort, or defensive attitudes. Hand gestures and movements provide additional layers of meaning to customer communication. Open palms and relaxed gestures typically indicate honesty and comfort, while clenched fists, hidden hands, or excessive fidgeting may suggest tension, deception, or nervousness. The distinction between open and closed body language is fundamental to customer interpretation. Open body language, characterized by uncrossed arms and forward-facing posture, indicates receptiveness and trust. Closed body language, with crossed arms and defensive positioning, suggests resistance, discomfort, or disagreement. The alignment between body language and verbal communication is crucial for accurate customer interpretation. When nonverbal signals match spoken words, communication appears genuine and trustworthy. However, when body language contradicts verbal messages, it may indicate hidden concerns or unspoken objections that require careful attention and clarification. Mastering the interpretation of key body language signals enables more effective customer interactions. Remember that effective interpretation requires observing multiple signals simultaneously and considering their alignment with verbal communication for the most accurate understanding. Mirroring is a powerful nonverbal communication technique that involves subtly adopting similar postures, gestures, or facial expressions as your customer. This unconscious behavior creates a sense of connection and rapport between individuals. The key to effective mirroring lies in its subtlety and authenticity. When done correctly, it fosters trust and understanding between you and your customer, creating a more positive interaction experience. It is important to understand the difference between matching and mirroring. Matching involves exact replication of movements, which can appear unnatural and forced. Mirroring, however, is a subtle and natural adaptation that feels organic to both parties. When implementing mirroring techniques, several key principles must be followed. First, be subtle and natural in your approach. Avoid exact copying, which can appear mocking. Focus on general posture and gestures rather than specific movements. Always maintain authenticity and continuously observe your customer's comfort level. The benefits of effective mirroring are significant in customer interactions. It builds trust and rapport by creating a subconscious sense of similarity and understanding. This connection enhances overall communication effectiveness and can lead to more successful business outcomes. Several important considerations must be kept in mind when using mirroring techniques. Cultural sensitivity is essential, as body language norms vary across cultures. Always avoid appearing insincere or mocking. Remember that practice makes perfect, and mirroring should be combined with active listening for maximum effectiveness. In conclusion, mirroring is a powerful nonverbal communication tool that, when executed subtly and authentically, can significantly enhance customer relationships and business interactions through improved rapport and trust. Active listening represents a fundamental skill in customer interaction that extends far beyond simply hearing words. It involves the deliberate integration of both verbal and nonverbal communication techniques to demonstrate genuine engagement and understanding. The foundation of active listening lies in the conscious coordination of multiple communication channels. When we engage with customers, our nonverbal signals often can communicate more powerfully than our spoken words, creating an atmosphere of trust and understanding. 3 fundamental nonverbal cues form the cornerstone of effective active listening. Eye contact establishes and maintains connection while demonstrating focused attention. Nodding provides immediate feedback that confirms understanding and encourages continued communication. Leaning forward physically demonstrates engagement and genuine interest in the customer's message. Eye contact requires careful balance. Maintaining appropriate eye contact shows respect and attention while avoiding prolonged staring that might make customers uncomfortable. This nonverbal technique creates a foundation for meaningful dialogue. When customers perceive genuine active listening through consistent nonverbal cues, They respond by sharing more openly and honestly. This creates a positive feedback loop where increased customer openness leads to better understanding, more effective problem solving, and stronger long term relationships. Effective implementation of active listening requires the seamless integration of verbal and nonverbal techniques. Successful practitioners combine spoken acknowledgments with consistent supportive body language, adapt their nonverbal responses to match customer communication styles, and use techniques like summarizing and affirmation while maintaining appropriate physical cues that reinforce their verbal messages. The mastery of active listening through nonverbal cues represents a sophisticated communication skill that transforms customer interactions. When properly executed, these techniques create an environment where customers feel heard, understood, and valued, leading to more successful outcomes for both parties. The field of body language interpretation is rapidly evolving with technological advancements. Three major trends are reshaping how we understand and analyze nonverbal communication in business environments. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing body language analysis across multiple sectors. In healthcare, AI systems can detect early symptoms of diseases by analyzing patient movements and facial expressions. Customer service applications use machine learning to interpret customer emotions and satisfaction levels in real time. Digital body language represents a new frontier in customer analysis. This concept involves interpreting customer behavior through their digital interactions, how they navigate websites, their clicking patterns, app usage frequency, and online decision-making processes. These digital signals provide valuable insights into customer preferences and intentions. The integration of robots in customer service environments has revealed the importance of robotic body language. Research demonstrates that how robots position themselves, time their gestures, simulate eye contact, and synchronize their responses significantly impacts customer experience. These nonverbal cues from robots can enhance or diminish customer comfort and service satisfaction. These technological trends point toward a future where body language interpretation becomes increasingly sophisticated and automated. Enhanced personalization through AI analysis, deeper integration of digital and physical behavioral cues, and improved human-robot interaction design will transform how businesses understand and respond to customer needs. Practical examples demonstrate how body language interpretation applies in real-world scenarios. Consider a customer service representative who verbally expresses willingness to help, but displays contradictory, nonverbal signals. The representative states they are happy to assist, but their crossed arms, lack of eye contact, and rigid posture communicate disinterest and reluctance. This contradiction undermines their credibility and negatively impacts customer experience. Celebrity endorsements provide compelling examples of body language impact in advertising. Research demonstrates that celebrities' nonverbal communication significantly influences audience perception and purchasing decisions. Workplace interactions demonstrate the practical importance of body language interpretation. Professional settings require careful attention to nonverbal cues to maintain effective communication and relationships. Research consistently demonstrates the overwhelming influence of nonverbal communication. Studies indicate that nonverbal elements account for 65 to 93% more influence than textual communication alone. These practical examples demonstrate the critical importance of aligning verbal and nonverbal communication. Understanding body language interpretation enables more effective customer interactions, improved professional relationships, and enhanced communication outcomes across all contexts.